Express, Vietnam's largest news site, reports the Vietnam Emergency Rescue Center just announced it has found signal of the missing plane at 9:50 a.m., 120 miles southwest of Cam Cape, the southernmost point of Vietnam. The signal is believed to be the ELT, emergency locator transmitter, which can be activated manually by the flight crew or automatically upon impact. Early this morning, MAS confirmed that flight MH370 had lost contact with the receiving air traffic control at 2:40 today, March 8, 2014. Flight MH370 operated on the B-77-200 aircraft, departing Kuala Lumpur at 2:41 a.m. and was expected to land in Beijing at 6:30 a.m. the same day. The flight was carrying 227 passengers. So Malaysian Airlines is currently working with authorities to have activated their search and rescue team to locate the aircraft. Speaking on CNN's AC360, Mass Operation Control Vice President Farouk Shaheen said they have no idea where the aircraft is right now. So, this fucking airline's fucking gone. Okay? This fucking airline is gone! It's in the fucking water somewhere. Alright? It's in the fucking water somewhere. Okay? And I would imagine everybody's fucking dead. I know it's horrible, but guess what? Everybody's fucking dead. And they don't know where the fucking plane is. So that's the bumming, the bummed out thing. The airlines is notifying next of kin. The search is continuing for missing Boeing 777. They don't know where the fuck the plane is. They don't know. It's fucking gone. Okay? It's fucking gone. It's gone. Gone. Fucking gone. I know. I don't know what to tell you. It's gone. Fucking in the water. Nobody knows where it is. That's gotta suck. You can't even find the fucking airplane. Jesus. They don't even fucking know where the goddamn airplane is. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the airlines for the Korean Air there is gone. They can't find nobody. And presumably everybody's dead. Trying to see if I can get any more info on it, but nobody's saying nothing. Nobody's talking about nothing. Nobody's saying, hey, there's the airline. So the only thing we can assume is that they just can't find it and they're not saying anything. So that's it. And believe it or not, the fact that it happened now sucks because nobody's going to get any news for a while. But yeah, jet vanishes. I'm looking for more reports. Jet vanishes. 4 Americans among 239 missing. Yeah, I know. No, nobody can find it. It's gone. It's fucking missing. It's a lot of fucking people that, I'll tell you that. So I hate flying, man. I know people say that it's safer to get on an airplane and fly than it is to get in a car. And I don't really want to go into through a whole big spiel on this because I could do a 20-minute routine. But here's my point. What's your fucking point, Rob Black? What's your goddamn fucking point? Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. And you die. I'm sorry you have to 10 times hear this. When that shit happens, it just happens. You're in your car and you're driving, and you go off mountain. You get hit by. You go off mountain. You get hit by a car. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Rob Black Show. We are Rob Black. You are welcoming. Well, you are what? You're not fucking welcoming anything. I'm welcoming you to the #1 program that is on the radio. It's on the internet. It's on the fucking Roku. It's on the fucking apps. It's on your iPhones. It's everywhere. All right, that's where we are. Right here. I put this on today. I put it over the Michael Vick thing, whatever it was. This the Rob Black Show. It's weird that do you guys realize that bit that you were listening to in the beginning while we go on the air? That's what we do now. We don't play music anymore for the intros. We just sit there and we play the old bits. And the fact that bit was the night that we got notification. Well, we didn't get it. It wasn't like it wasn't like Kawana Kapora, fucking Singapore, hit me up and said, "Hey, Rob, we want to give you some important information." The world got the information on the old World Wide Web there that the passenger jet, the Malaysian airliners, crashed. But not just crashed, fucking lost it off the grid, couldn't find them. People were like, "Hey, does anybody know where the fucking airplane is?" And that was 34 days ago? Little did anybody know that here we are, 30+ days later, and we still have not found that fucking airplane. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. And I was watching a report today, that actually had a bunch of, and I know this will perpetuate everybody's conspiracy theories, but I seen a report today where they had said that it was extremely rare for an airliner this big to crash. And we still have not seen one fucking piece of debris. Not even a fucking seat cushion, a doll head, anything, a paper cup, anything that normally they started talking about all these other airliners that crashed, Egyptian Air, whole bunch of shit. And even one of the airliners that blew apart in the sky, and the debris just scattered all over the ocean. That airlines, they said, fishermen were still picking up random pieces of luggage, you know, somebody's dirty shoe, something, because when that airplane hits the water, and it shoots to the bottom. It fucking goes to the bottom of the ocean. And it starts to break apart. Ultimately, shit from the cabin is going to get out. You know, if the wings sear off and you have giant gaping holes, inevitably shit from the shit from the airplane falls out of the fuselage. Shit happens to float. And the fact that they still have not found one fucking thing is still really crazy. Now, they are getting close because they've been getting these black box pings that have been going off over and over and over and over and over again for the past 3 or 4 days, where the ping is starting to
be gone. No more ping. No more. The black box batteries are starting to die out. So these pings are getting weaker and weaker as they're sending out signals. But they have it pinpointed down to possibly a miles radius of where they have the airline's black boxes at. So they're almost ready to send down these little submarine things to go with these cameras and see if they see the airlines. Now, wouldn't that be a fucking pisser? It's no bullshit. I don't want to perpetuate more conspiracies, but wouldn't that be a fucking pisser if they send that little submersible submarine and it's going around and it's getting closer and now it pinpoints where it is and all it is the black box. So it's nothing, there's no airplane, it's just the black boxes. Wow. Somebody call Brad Armstrong and tell him that's a fucking movie he can fucking write, okay? Fuck that romance shit. That fucking snooze fest that he's working on. That's a goddamn movie. Okay? That's a fucking movie. They just find the black boxes. No airplane, just a black box. Wow. Wow. But I'll tell you, I think they're going to find the goddamn airplane. But I would love to know why nothing else is floated out of this plane. Unless because you're dealing with, and again, I don't want to be racist. I sound like Katie now. I don't mean to be racist, but unless Chinese and the things that they have when they fucking travel is incredibly different than what Americans have when they travel. Which I don't think it's being racist. Like, seriously, I don't think I'm being racist by saying this. I think it's just a matter of our cultures or stereotypes. I think it's just a matter of our cultures. But I bet you the fact that it's a Japanese airliner and there's fucking 200 Japs or Chinese on this fucking thing, and one American, Phil Wood. And Phil Wood probably wasn't bringing the normal American stuff, but did you ever get on a fucking airplane? Seriously, I'm no bullshitting around. Have you ever, and I know most of you are like, yeah, Rob, we've been on an airplane. I'm just rhetorically saying it. You're on an airplane, and you're sitting down, and have you ever watched the dregs of humanity that travel on a fucking airplane? You know, people think it's, you know, this first class experience, or people would be taking a butt. No, fuck that, okay? People that get on an airplane, you look at it and say, how the fuck could you afford even a coach ticket, you derelict-looking piece of shit? As they get on this plane, and they got 17 carry-on bags, they're not checking any luggage in, they're using every compartment known to man to put their crap. They got plastic bags full of half-eaten food. They got fucking shit, the presents from their Aunt Gladys that I mean, it's just a fucking nightmare. Mother, they get on a fucking airplane, they're like this, and they're walking down the aisle, hitting, you know, you're sitting there, you're getting fucking hit in the side, hitting the head, you're getting knocked unconscious by their bags of shit. So one would have to imagine that's why most airline disasters in America, and that involve Americans, we find debris. Like they said in that one airlines, they were finding people's clothing and shoes, you know, weeks, months after it crashed. Yeah, because Americans are just sloppy, fat, fucking, just bags of shit. Come on, we've all been to the airport, and you sat there in your seat, and you went, is that fat guy with his fat family all wearing straw hats and Hawaiian shirts? Are they really going to try to fit 17 carry-on bags in all these? Are you serious? To the point where their seats are here, but they're putting shit in fucking overhead compartments that are 10 rows down. I mean, literally, they're like, Martha, we're all filled up here. Oh, shit. Excuse me, can I look there? And now they weed through. So you're like trying to get to your seat, and now you gotta back up while this inbred hillbilly takes fucking his useless shit, and he's gotta try to put it in, row 4A's overhead compartment, and he's in seat 13B. So now you're like, oh, Jesus Christ. Excuse me, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Oh, shucks. This is full. Damn. All right, let me try. Oh, man. I mean, now you started at row 13, and now you're at row fucking 1. While the straw hat Hawaiian shirt guy can try to put his fucking luggage in the overhead compartment. So I don't necessarily think I'm being racist or stereotyping people. I just happen to have seen Chinese people. They're very neat, okay? They're very tiny, so they don't have a lot of shit. Have you ever gone on an airplane and seen a Chinaman with a straw hat, a Hawaiian shirt, 7 kids? And no, because they're not even allowed to have 1 fucking kid. All right, the Chinese aren't even allowed to have more than 1 kid. And if the kid looks funny, they take it and execute it and feed it to alligators or something. I don't know. But it's definitely something that happens in China that makes them very docile. I mean, come on. The women, they wear shoes that are 7 sizes too small, and they shrink their feet down. I mean, these are some very tidy, neat people. So I think that plane hit that water and it sunk, and you just don't have a lot of debris because these motherfuckers didn't have a lot of shit. You know, they didn't have a lot of shit. That's why we're not seeing debris, because it's Chinese shit. Let's face it, Chinese people have nothing except chopsticks. And you're not going to find chopsticks because they're going to sink to the bottom of the ocean. Chopsticks don't float. Chopsticks don't float. What else? That's it. That's it. Fucking chopsticks. Fucking chopsticks. That's all you're going to fucking see on the bottom of the fucking ocean. So, it's still amazing that they have fun. Even with the joking about how neat they are and Americans are sloppy as fuck, they still, you would think find something. But not to keep harping on sloppy Americans, but think about it. Think about when there's been a plane disaster in the water. Do you realize how many of them ugly, horrific neck pillows they must find floating in the fucking ocean? Every asshole that flies has got one of them pillows. And they all get on the fucking airplane with the fucking pillow under their arm. Fucking, they got their bags. You're like, oh, yeah. And they sit down, put their fucking neck pillow. Oh, yeah, I'm fucking good now. You stand up on a long flight, fucking New York to LA, and you will see probably 85 to 90 neck pillows. And that's just in one half of the airplane. I'd say 1 out of every 3 passenger to 2, I'd say 1 every other in an American flight's got a fucking neck pillow. They'd be looking for a debris field, and they'd be like, well, neck pillows, yep. We're seeing, when they're talking about on this Malaysian debris field, at one point they said that the satellite picked up a 80-foot debris field that was 80 feet square, and then they talked about how it probably, if it turned out to not be a wing, that it could be a container, a cargo container, because it was around that size. Do you realize they would have said, we have an 80-foot debris field. They would have come down, and it would have been like 95 neck pillows just in this 80-foot stretch. They'd be like, what is it? Neck pillows. Fucking 95 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you sure? Shut up. You just made me fuck up. Let me count again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I got 90. I got 96 neck pillows. And then one other guy's like, no, I got 91. And the captain's like, is it 96 or is it 91? We have to report this to CNN right now, okay? They're ready for some more breaking news. Is it 96 or is it 91, guys? And then the one guy looks at him and goes, fuck it! I'm just going to count myself. 2, 4, 6, 6. And he gets 95. So you got 96, 95, 91. They're like, fuck it. We'll just say 90 neck pillows. All right. Relay that to Chris Cuomo. Go ahead. Yes, it's Chris Cuomo here. They found 90 neck pillows. 90 neck pillows. They found 90 neck pillows. Well, hey. They can't find nothing. They get not one, but not even a fortune cookie. Nothing. Not even the paper of a fortune cookie. Nothing. Did nothing. So, fucking poor bastards. Poor my man Phil Wood. And there was kids, there was little babies on board. But I don't know. Of course I feel bad for the babies. It would be horrible to say you don't feel bad for the babies. But it's a fucking baby. You don't fucking know what's going on. Does anybody remember being a baby? You don't start remembering shit until you're like 12. No, I'm joking. I don't remember anything when a baby. So as far as you know, you're and then the next thing you know, you're just dead. That's it. Dead. You know? No, that's it. You probably sleep too. You're fucking asleep, little baby. You're asleep. That's it. That's it. Somewhere you go to a place, baby heaven, with just other babies that died. Other dead babies. That's it. Just dead baby heaven. And then you wake up and you're like, whoa, wait. And now all of a sudden you talk like a human. You're the look who's talking baby. You're talking like a fucking human. You're like, wait, oh, hey, there's Casey Anthony's baby. She's like, hi. You're like, hey, what's up? Hey, you're in baby heaven. Wow, what happened? Oh, you were in that Malaysian airplane crash. Oh, shit. Well, we all talk like adults? Yeah, that's what happens in baby heaven. We're able to talk like adults. We're basically adults now. So we're able to date. We're able to play Nintendo, PlayStation. But we're just babies still. Wow, I'm totally into it. Yeah. Who else is up here? Oh, God. Well, if you look over there, that's the older section. And you got Susan Smith, you know, the lady who drowned her fucking kids. Yeah. They're over there. Hey, what's up? Hi. Hey, what's up? Susan Smith kids, what's up? Wow, this is really cool. This is baby heaven. Awesome. Where are the other? Where's the Lindbergh baby? Where's that little fucker? This little motherfucker comes out. He's got like a smoking jacket on. He's got like a fucking pipe. He's like, hello. It's good to meet you. I am baby Lindbergh. How are you? Like, fuck! Look at you! Yes, I basically run this shit up here, my friends. I run the shiznit up here. I am baby Lindbergh. Wow, baby Lindbergh, what's up? You're a bad motherfucker. Yes, I am. I've been up here for quite a long time. And now I've got myself a baby Lamborghini and a baby Bentley. Oh, you have a baby Bentley? Yes, take a look. And even up in heaven, for the baby heaven, they have all the cars all shrunken down. So they look like those cars you get at Toys R Us where they have a Humvee that costs like $500 for a little kid. And it looks like a fucking Humvee and they get in it. And it's electric, and it goes like 2 miles an hour. that real good high-end replica shit for expensive babies. I always wanted one, but my parents are like, fuck you, that's too much. Go get on your drunk uncle's fucking shoulders and tell him to act like a fucking car. Like, fuck. So I fucking go to the house. My dad's like, Victor, come here. I'm like, yeah, Don. Get on your fucking hands and knees and pretend you're a Cadillac. Okay, Don. And my uncle will just get down there, and my dad would be like, there's your fucking car. Get on. I'd be like, are you serious? Damn, this ain't no Toys R Us car. I'd get on my uncle. I'd be like, let's go. My uncle would be coughing. I'd be like, Dad, Uncle Victor's he's coughing. My dad'd be like, it's like a broken down Cadillac. You got a broken down Cadillac. Don't worry about it, Rob. But anyways, in baby heaven, they're all shrunken down. So baby Lindbergh's just rolling with a Bentley. Would you like a ride? So I got to imagine that all those little kids that were on that Malaysia Airlines are in baby heaven, hanging out with baby Lindbergh. Any kids that any other disasters or fuckers died as kids, you know. I think the cutoff would be 12. I think 12 is the cutoff of baby heaven. I think once you're 12, you go into the adult heaven where it's just like Earth. And you're just like, oh, it sucks to be a kid, man. I just want to watch cartoons and play like Nintendo. So yeah, you know, it's just not fun. You're told, God tells you go to bed, and he's like, it's time to go to bed, guys. You're like, fuck. Even up here, I gotta go to bed at fucking 8 o'clock. God's like, yeah. Duh. Duh. You're like, fuck, man. Bullshit. And what's funny is baby Jesus, every soul will cross over into baby heaven. So he'll go from baby heaven to normal heaven. Just because he likes to still be in touch. So like, and he'll come over and be like, baby Jesus. And baby Jesus will be like, what's up? So, I mean, it's a whole thing, man. It's the whole fucking thing. So, I feel bad for Phil Wood, all right? The one American. That's the poor bastard, because he had to die with 250 fucking Chinamen. That fucking he's just like, wow. And they, you know, going, oh my God. So it wasn't even like screams he understood, like, Jesus Christ, fuck. He's just listening to fucking like cats being tortured. That shit's going down, and he's just like, fuck, man. You ever heard Chinese people fighting? Have you ever seen an episode of Cops where it's like a whole Chinese, or have you ever gotten to a buffet and had a Chinaman get mad at somebody and you hear him, and they always they start low and it gets low, but then it crescendos and then it gets low. And they sometimes they'll have this real long drag. It's horrible, fucking horrible. It's the worst way to go. Dying in an airplane and dying with Chinese people. He's dying with Chinese. Phil Wood's in heaven. Fuck. They fucking wake up and fucking Chinese people everywhere. He's like, fuck. The motherfuckers are counting the dead in. They're like, all right. Hot sing dong, Maya! Alright, you come on in. There's Phil Wood. This poor bastard's in the back of the heaven gate trying to get in. This motherfucker is 275. He's just like, wow, I gotta fucking wait to this line. And it's not like on Earth. In heaven, they only take one per day. So Phil Wood's got to wait 275 fucking days just to get through the gate. He's Jesus Christ. My eye! Oh, man. Almost a year of this? Get the fuck out of here. Next day. All right, let's move line. And now he has to wait another day. Fucking Phil Wood. My man Phil. You know, if you guys buy the book by Rob Black, that's available everywhere. Amazon, I was going to say Tower Records. Amazon, Hulu, or Lulu, iStore, iTunes, Nook, every one of those. Buy the book. Jesus Christ, I can't remember my book name now. Good Day. What did I say? Good Day, Good Day. What the fuck does he say in the end? It's whatever the air traffic controller and the Chinese people said. Good Day, Good Night, or something. I can't remember the name of my book. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me, man? Jesus Christ. It's like, I don't even know what it is. All right, good night. Ah, man. Well, we got like 5 books out. I'm like, what the fuck was it called? It's All Right, Good Night. So we got All Right, Good Night, Drink the Kool-Aid, Extreme Thoughts by Rob Black, and Race to the Bottom. Those are the 4 books that are available on all of them. And I think the new book, Race to the Bottom, is available on iTunes now. I think Tom Byron told me that. So that's good. So everything's available now, guys. Go. Go. Buy the fucking books. Buy the books before they're sold out. Buy the books before they can't be digitally made anymore. And don't forget, All Right, Good Night is dedicated to the Malaysian aircraft that crashed in the fucking ocean. And more importantly, it's really dedicated to Phil Wood. And I actually say that. This book is dedicated to Phil Wood. And I say it's also dedicated to the other ones there, my friendly yellow friends. And I remember when I put that together, Tom Byron was like, that sounds really racist. Katie Summers was like, wow, and I go, why? I go, I'm dedicating a book, and I'm saying that they're yellow. I go, they're yellow. Well, that's not racist. How I Met Your Mother has one of the characters portraying somebody from the Orient, and they painted them yellow. If CBS can get away with painting a motherfucker yellow, why can't I say it's dedicated to my yellow motherfucking friends? Thank you. All right? I take my cue from mainstream, okay? If CBS can have people painted yellow, Rob Black can actually use the word yellow in a book dedication. Plus, it's a dedication. Who else is fucking dedicating shit to the Malaysian the passengers? Nobody. They're not even finding their fucking bodies, for Christ's sake. At least I'm fucking remembering them. Bam. At least I'm remembering them. Alright. That's it. I don't know why we started the show with that. But it just, well, because of the bit we had. Anyways, it's the Rob Black Show. And as always, I want to play the Nate Glass audio clip right now because I think it's important. Because we're going to talk about Nate Glass and the video or the show that aired last night on ABC's Nightline. Yes, ABC Nightline had a very special, and when I say special, I'm going to tell you they had a very special report on adult piracy, and they did a huge story on everything that is piracy and what it means for what it means to the adult business that having the product out on these free tube sites. And Nate Glass, who is one of the companies that has a stake in getting this content off the websites that are pirated, and the product is on for free, and Nate is talking about getting it off and blah blah blah. So we're going to talk about that because it is incredibly entertaining to hear reports about the piracy and about the tube sites and exactly what is going on with it. And this ABC Nightline special actually puts the entire emphasis on MindGeek / Manwin and what they mean and what companies they own. And I find it incredibly entertaining that the very same people that are complaining about them are also working for them. And it's just very hypocritical, but it shows this industry and how fucked up they are. So I want you guys to actually first listen to a bit about Nate Glass. So I want you to listen to Nate, and he was at a Chicago lecture, and he was talking to the students about how they shouldn't be pirating Jessica Drake's movies without her consent. And one of the students spoke up to Nate, and Nate really went crazy on this girl. It was wrong because he started making really disparaging comments about her, and I just want you guys to hear it. So this is a special smuggled audio tape from a college lecture that Nate Glass and Jessica Drake had, and this is Nate Glass berating a girl, and it's wrong, but listen to this and we'll come back.
Tell me the message or something, right? Because you're doing something, trying to breastfeed with fucking foreign bodies. Is that it?
It has nothing to do with it.
Oh, it had nothing to do with what? The fact that you had foreign bodies in there?
Correct.
Correct, okay, good. So you're not lying to me about fake tits.
I've never had.
Yes, you just did. You said they weren't. You fucking lied to me before.
What? I don't. I never said anything of a kind. You never asked me, I never told you. Or maybe you asked me, but I never lied about this.
I don't lie, who cares? So, they look ridiculous, get rid of them, why don't you? Anyway, you know.
That's none of your fucking business.
It is. They look stupid, I'm just telling you. It's just an appraisal. Keep them if you want. Look stupid. They like a fucking, you know, but they're too big and they look stupid. They look like some Vegas bitch. They look like a Vegas whore. And you go around, sashaying around in your tight clothes and stuff. I won't stand for that anymore.
I don't walk around. I don't walk around in tight clothes. I stay at home most of the time.
Public and it's a fucking embarrassment to me. You look like a fucking bitch, Archie. And if you get raped by a pack of niggers, it'll be your fault. Alright? Because you provoked it. You are provocatively dressed all the time. Your fake boobs you feel you have to show off. Tight outfits and tight pants so you see your burst for tonight. And that green thing today was enough. That's provocative. Okay? I'm telling you, I'm just telling you the truth. I don't like it. I don't want that woman. I don't want you. I don't believe you anymore. I don't trust you. I don't love you. I don't want you. Okay? Stay in the fucking house. I'm not giving it to you, but I'll let you stay there. Okay? And I will take care of my child, but I don't want you anymore.
Man, that's me. It's brutal. That is just it's a brutal man. Alright? It's brutal. You know what I almost forgot I wanted to tell you guys, because you know I'm your neighborhood watchdog. Fucking guys. There is a DUI checkpoint, and you know I always look out for you all. There's a DUI checkpoint, okay, over at where the fuck are we? On Lancashire. There is a DUI checkpoint. So all of my good friends, all my good friends, all of my buddies, all of my fans, everybody, for Christ's sakes, be careful of the DUI checkpoint. And where that is let me explain it to you. We are currently on Lancashire. Yes, we are currently on Lancashire. And on Lancashire between Van Owen and Victory. Alright? Van Owen and Victory. That is where we are. So please be careful. The cops have a goddamn, they have a fucking, they have a goddamn, what's it called, checkpoint, and you gotta be careful, okay? You gotta be careful. And if you're not careful, you know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna fucking happen? You're gonna get pulled over and you're gonna go to jail. And you don't wanna go to jail, okay? And if you don't have a fucking license, okay? If you don't have a fucking license, if you're one of my Mexican friends, okay? If you're one of my buddies, one of my Mexican pals, if you're one of my Mexican pals, you're gonna have to be careful. Because they will bust your ass, even if you're not drunk. They'll be like, hey, ¿qué pasó? You got a fucking license? And then guess what? You're going to jail. So I repeat, do not go down Lancashire between Victory and Van Owen. The basic checkpoint is at Van Owen. The 7-Eleven that I'm telling you guys about is where they actually have a sign that says DUI checkpoint. And do not, I repeat, do not go up this way. So if you're on Lancashire and you're coming from like the Pacoima area, do not go in this way to North Hollywood. And if you're in North Hollywood, in the NoHo area, do not go up Lancashire to get into the Pacoima area. Either way, guys, stay the fuck away from the deep part of North Hollywood on Lancashire, or you're gonna go to jail. The cops got nothing to do except rouse people at a DUI checkpoint, and they are looking to bust motherfuckers. Remember, we're talking about the North Hollywood PD. They got nothing except boredom on their fucking hands, okay? They got I mean, it could be worse. It could be in New Mexico where they shoot everybody, but you're here. Or you could be the poor bastard who got shot last night. Cops thought he was somebody else, fucking shot him. Stay in the, or you could be the sheriffs, and they'll fucking just rape you. But you know what? Yeah, I guess it ain't that bad. Go ahead, go down to Lancashire. No, just stay the fuck away from Lancashire, you guys. It's bad news, and we'll report to you guys later when the police clear the fuck out up here. But as of right now, stay away from Victory and Van Owen, that center, because that is cop zone, and it is what is called a DUI checkpoint. Not that I'm promoting people to be drunk and fucked up and drive drunk and fucked up. I'm not promoting that at all, okay? I wouldn't promote that. But if you're a little buzzed and you can make it home, I don't want to see you get busted, okay? Now, if you're fucking passing out at the fucking wheel and you're fucking hitting cars every goddamn every turn you go, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. You're my boys, all right? You're my boys, Blue. But if you just got a little buzz because you stopped somewhere and had a beer or two, and a beer or two is going to register you drinking and driving an illusion license, I don't want to see that. So don't go up the goddamn Lancashire between Victory and Van Owen. So there's my good deed of the day. Thank you very much. It's Rob Black. I love you all. All right, so last night, Nate Glass, Takedown Piracy, was on Nightline. And I have the video here because it's on YouTube. You guys want to hear it? It's 7 minutes long. Do you guys want to? We can listen to it. Those of you who didn't hear it, I mean, if you're that desperate that you got to jack off to looking at sexy girls, I don't know what to tell you. If you want, I could get naked pictures here from old videos we had, and I could like flash them like that, and then you guys could be like, ooh. But if that doesn't bother you, and you guys want, let's listen to this report, because it is incredibly entertaining.
We're taking you inside the business.
Because, let me explain, the concept that all these people still work for Digital Playground and Twisties, but yet they're the ones responsible for killing the industry. It's kind of funny. It really is. So let's listen to this and get a good enjoyment, and you'll be happy you did. So here we go. This is ABC News Nightline about internet piracy killing porn for good. So here we go.
Pornography. Hollywood's X-rated cousin is a $12 billion American industry. But some say one company, shrouded in mystery, is now threatening to run it into the ground. Just as the music and movie businesses face the consequences of piracy, many porn stars now say they're struggling to survive. Here's ABC's Cecilia Vega.
Wow. Look at that.
If there's one thing porn stars are known for,
Yeah, right there.
it's being comfortable on camera. Except, apparently, when it comes to talking about one mysterious company.
I can't talk about that part. Yeah, I can't really say because I don't want them to ban me.
The company is called MindGeek, and behind this innocuous-looking website is a powerful and controversial force upending the $12 billion porn industry. It owns some of the most visited porn sites in the world, and even though its business is online sex, some say it's helping kill the industry.
It just makes me question whether what I'm doing is even worth it.
Meet 25-year-old Tasha Rain. She's one of the busiest performers in the adult entertainment business, a one-woman production company.
I hired a makeup artist, director, rented a location, brought all my wardrobe.
More people are watching her videos than ever.
My full video.
Just one problem. They are watching for free.
Everything that I've ever shot can all be seen for free now.
An estimated 40 million Americans regularly look at online porn, and these days, their appetite is mostly being fed by free sites with names like Pornhub, YouPorn, RedTube, known in the industry as tube sites.
What is a tube site?
Think of YouTube, but with naked people.
Like YouTube because users can upload and share videos, but instead of cats and music, it's hardcore pornography, much of it pirated. Thanks to tube sites, porn has never been more accessible to anyone with a computer, and that should worry parents.
Is one of the effects of all of this free online porn the fact that anybody could get it, including children?
There's no barrier of entry. There's no age verification. Just click on and you get on, and it just gets larger and larger every year. Just more and more content is free online.
But even as the popularity
All right, let me just give you that talking was Paul Fishbein, which is amusing because he owned 8PM, and he sold his company to Manwin. So, and then before then, when you heard Tasha Rain talking, and she was complaining about all of her content being out there for free, do you guys realize that she works for Digital Playground? She works for Digital Playground, and Digital Playground is owned by Manwin MindGeek that pirate her stuff. What a bunch of dummies this business has. All right, here we go. It's like you know what? It's like hand feeding a great white shark, and then the great white shark eats you, and you get mad that the great white shark ate you. And you go, but dude, it's a great white shark. That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to eat people. Yeah, but I was feeding it. Yeah, and? Well, I didn't think it would eat me. It's like, well, Manwin and MindGeek is the big bad pirater. So why are you working for them? Well, Digital Playground's not MindGeek. Yeah, but it's owned by MindGeek. It's owned by Manwin. Okay. I don't know. I need the $500. Okay, well, then stop bitching and moaning, asshole. All right, let's continue.
fear porn increases, the industry itself is collapsing.
We gotta bring matching on campus.
To see how things have changed, we met up with two performers, Jenna Ross and Aaliyah Love, before their shoot for a studio called Girlfriend Films.
No, anyway, anything you put on right now is gonna be housewife because that's the character you're playing.
At first, they seemed pretty cheerful.
I don't think you're a housewife. That's the character you're playing. Fair enough. So just wear what I'm wearing. All right.
Yeah, sure, that'd be good.
I'll admit, it took a while for me to get used to being on a porn set.
So, then we snuggle. If I could be naked all the time, I would be.
You're totally comfortable just like taking your, like it doesn't even phase
yeah,
you.
no, it doesn't even phase
You don't even, you're like, you didn't even realize you just did it, and I'm like, she just took her pants off and we're talking.
If I could be naked all the time, I would be.
You would.
Action.
But the actress's upbeat attitudes soon dissipate when we talk about the state of the industry.
The smaller studios are getting shut down. The larger studios are shooting less. They're paying less. It's affecting all of us.
Definitely. Get her in a corner where the wind's maybe not as strong.
Jenna says she sometimes goes weeks without getting work, and she blames piracy.
It bothers me only because I work so hard to produce the content that I do produce, and we just turn around and it's out the window.
But not if Nate Glass has anything to do with it.
When a studio's content has been uploaded to the internet without their permission, I'm the guy that goes out, finds it, gets it taken down.
You're like the porn piracy police.
Kinda, yeah.
Glass is the founder of Takedown Piracy, and he's declared war on the tube sites.
I don't think I'm necessarily standing for the rights of pornographers. I'm standing up for the same rights that you or anyone else has.
He represents the biggest porn studios and most of its top performers.
Extremely upsetting.
Performers like Tasha Rain. Whenever she finds a pirated clip, she tells Glass.
I will copy this and I'll email Nate and ask him to report it.
Who then sends a legally binding notice, in this case to Pornhub, demanding they take down the clip.
You send these emails to Pornhub on a daily basis?
Oh, yeah.
Multiple.
In total, not just the Pornhub, we've taken down 26 million change.
Is there one thing, one person, one company to blame?
I think you could put a lot of the blame on MindGeek.
MindGeek, that innocuous-looking company, has quietly become one of the most powerful forces in the industry. It owns at least 6 of the top 10 most popular tube sites in the world. Over 80 million visitors a day. Pornhub alone gets more daily visits than Netflix.
If you just look at it from the outside, these guys don't look like really good guys.
Even though MindGeek is legally in the clear because it's the users posting the clips, and MindGeek does take down pirated clips when asked. Still, Glass says the company is a scourge on the industry.
I don't believe if you create something, somebody else should be able to take it, make money off of it, and give you nothing. I think that's a concept everybody should be on board with. I don't think that's a pornographer's concept. That's a decent, human basic right concept.
And yet, almost no one else in the business wanted to speak to us about MindGeek. Not the company itself, and not the performers we met.
I can't talk about that part. Yeah, I can't really say anything because I don't want to demand me.
Because here's the kicker. After making a fortune on the tube sites, MindGeek went on one of the biggest buying sprees in porn history, snapping up several top studios.
Action.
It's been so.
And that means lots of performers, including Leah, now work for MindGeek.
Some people have asked me why I'm being a hypocrite and working for them. As a performer, boycotting these companies is not going to take any time, money, or anything away from them because if I say no, there's 100 other blondes that are willing to do it.
Even Tasha Rain, one of the most outspoken voices against piracy, admits she too works for MindGeek.
It's like we're stuck between a rock and a hard place in a way, because if I want to shoot content, I kind of have to shoot for them. That's the company that books me because they own almost everything.
For now, everybody in the industry seems to accept the new reality of porn, knowing it's unlikely anyone will come to its rescue.
I think the irony is that the industry, which for 50 years fought the government on obscenity, wished the government would get interested in this and try to shut down some of these tube sites.
The likelihood of the government coming in and doing that, either fighting piracy on behalf of the porn industry, is what?
0.
Okay, if you guys see anything, please let me know. I always leave something.
Back on the set with Rain, despite the challenges, she still wants to stay in the business, focusing on new ways to earn a living, stripping, store appearances, even creating a line of sex toys. And there is something everyone in this industry feels certain about.
Hi, this is Louis.
One way or another, sex will always sell. For Nightline, I'm Cecilia Vega in Los Angeles.
Unbelievable. What? It just really does. It's almost like it's weird It's almost like how do you, you know what? The report left me speechless because of the answers from Aaliyah Love or whatever her name is and Tyza Rain. Just left me speechless. And I got to admit that what do you say? Like, what do you say? And anybody who listens to this story, and if our industry thinks they'll ever get any help from anybody in the outside world, all they got to do is look at this and say, you know what? If you guys are so weak and pathetic that you can't stand up for your rights, then why should we give you any help whatsoever? I mean, basically, Tyza Rain goes, I hate what Manwin does. They're evil bastards. They pirate all my stuff. But I work for them because they own all the studios, and if I want to shoot content, which is kind of funny because she used the word, if I want to shoot content, which is kind of a weird thing. What Tyja should have said was, if I want to fucking fuck for money on film, I have to work for them because they're the only ones that are asking me to fuck for money on film. Because content is when you shoot a product with somebody. You go, you want to do a content trade. If a studio calls you up, they're putting you in a movie. It's a weird word to say content. Most of us inside the business know content. Hey, you want to shoot content with me? Yeah, it's a scene. But it's like a content trade. Manwin, Digital Playground doesn't call you up and say, hey, you want to shoot content? They go, we'd like to book you in a scene. And there's nothing that benefits Tyja Rain or any of those girls except for this. Cash, money. That's it. So Tyja Rain is literally telling everybody that all of her hard work that Manwin pirates, she's just going to bitch and moan about it because she needs to have their money. I forgot, this is a girl who's in college. She's highly educated. She's working on a degree. Don't know what degree in, but she's a highly educated girl. She's highly educated. She's doing, oh, okay. Well, so what would you ask somebody to do, Tyja Rain? What would you ask somebody to do if they said, we want to help you guys with piracy? What would you do? I want you to take down. So think about this, Tyja Rain. And this is the funny thing. So if somebody came in and said, hey, Tasha, we're going to take down Manwin. We're going to put them out of business for the piracy that they do. We're going to hit them with a lawsuit, and they're going to file bankruptcy, and they're going to fucking run back to Europe. But they won't be shooting anymore. What would Tyja Rain say? Huh? Think about that, guys. What would Tyja Rain and the other two dummies in this article say? So, on one hand, they say, piracy's horrible, it's destroying our business. Tyja Rain saying, all my hard work and everything that I shoot gets pirated by Manwin. But if I want to fuck for money on film, they're the ones that own all the companies, and they're the only ones that will hire me and pay me. So, I got to do it. Well, here's the thing. We're going to shut Manwin down, and guess what? They won't be pirating you anymore, but they won't be paying you to fuck in any of their movies because they'll be out of business. What would you do? Ultimately, it's the exact same thing that she's saying she does now. So, and in essence, Tyja Rain is nothing more than a girl who flies to Dubai and fucks Bill Clinton for money because she won't stick up and choose a side. That's the thing. And I said this afternoon on my show. From Nina Hartley on down, Nobody in this business chooses a side. And everybody shits on me for holding true to what I believe in and basically saying, well, we're in the shit already. We're already in the shit up to our necks. Might as well stay into it and get completely covered, because getting out now is going to defeat the purpose of sitting in the shit this long. Might as well, let's just do it. It's the same thing. It's like, Tasha, either your production studio is making tons of money and your sex toy business and all this stuff is doing awesome and you're escorting, or that's garbage and you need Manwin to support you, so you're going to work for Manwin and pretend you're a big shot with your studio that makes no money. It makes no sense. And that's why this business will always be where it is. And if you think about Nate Glass, think about the people that Nate Glass does business with. So Nate Glass runs around with Jessica Drake, who's part of Wicked, who's part of Manwin. So Nate Glass runs around with a girl who's directly affiliated with the same company that Nate Glass says is evil. It's like, really? What the fuck? It's like, why won't this business ever just pick a fucking side and work on that issue at all costs and just fucking go where the chips fall? That's it. Seriously, go, again, people criticize me, shit on me, but you realize, okay, I made a conscious decision to take the stance of what we did a year and a half ago, when I sat there and said, I'm not going to be a slave to the people in this business anymore. I'm going to use the business and make my own living using the business and using elements that are on my terms. I'm going to still be in the business, but I'm going to make money on my terms. And I'm not going to have to kowtow to IVD. I'm not going to have to kowtow to Manwin. I'm not going to have to kowtow to anybody. I'm going to fucking decide what path to go. And even if it eliminates a bunch of fucking chump change, then that's what it amounts to. Even if I have to eliminate working and doing a bunch of blow-off bullshit gonzo scenes from IVD and the Frank Kretzky's and people like that, where at the end of the week you make, $800 and you just spent fucking 60 hours shooting porn. If I gotta lose that work and I gotta fucking suck wind, then that's what I'll do. But I can't play both sides, because when you play both sides, ultimately the play on both sides are equal to subpar play. You're not a great basketball player and you're not a great football player. You become mediocre at both. And that's basically it. So when you have somebody like Tasha Rain and other talent like her that are supposed to be these big stars and they're supposed to be these big shots, and yet they don't take a stand, so they sit there and just play both sides and bitch. That's the best part, and bitch, and go on it. See, if I was Manwin, you know what I would do? I would fucking shove it up her ass, and I'd fucking blacklist her. That's what I would do. If I was fucking MindGeek Manwin, I would put Tasha Rain on the blacklist right now. I would fucking put a memo out and say, don't ever hire that ungrateful cunt again. She likes our money on half the week, and the other half of the week she does an ABC special and shits on us, and her and her boyfriend Nate Glass call us the scourge of the on the adult industry. Fuck her. That's what I would do. That is exactly what I would do. I would fucking blacklist that girl as quick as fuck. And that's the problem with our industry, because people like Taja Rain, they don't take a fucking side. They're all wishy-washy, fucking pussy. And I say pussy in the utmost weak way. Weak way. No backbone, no spine. Nothing. Just no fucking spine. At least people that I have heard that work for Manwin and MindGeek and Digital Playground, at least I don't hear them bitching about piracy and bitching about how Manwin destroyed the business. At least they just shut their fucking mouths and they take their money with their head down. It's like they're Jews that sell other Jews out to the Nazis. They at least keep their fucking heads down. And they go, all right, I'll tell you where they are. There's some Jews. There's some Jews. And when their Jew friends are getting marched to the fucking ovens, and they're like, how could you do this to us? They're like, yeah, sorry. I'm not dying. My Jew ass is getting saved. Your Jew ass is going to the oven. Same thing in Django when fucking Samuel L. Jackson sitting back fucking selling out all the fucking slaves. Fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. Kill them. Leave my slave ass alone. I'll be the good slave. It's the same thing. Our industry has tons of these people that just keep their head down and do what they're fucking told. Which I at least have more respect for them than someone like Taja Rain. I mean, that's like somebody who bites the hand that feeds them. That really is. Taja Rain is biting the hand that feeds her. As I said, even I have to work for him, because if I want to get paid to fuck, I have to work for him. So if I was fucking MindGeek Idol called her last night and said, hey, honey, guess what? You don't got to worry about working for us and us pirating your content anymore. You know why? You're never going to work for us again. Fuck you. How's that? You should never have went on that fucking TV show with that piece of shit Nate Glass talking about we're the scourge of the business. So you like our money on Wednesday, but you don't like the fact that there's users that pirate your scenes and put them up on our tube sites. Well, guess what? Fuck you. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is your adult business. And it's funny that Nightline does the story. Like I said, even Fishbine. Fishbine's like, hey, I sold my company to him. I got paid, bitches. I got paid. I got paid. And that's it. Fishbine got paid. He don't give a fuck. 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 So, anyways, this is the Rob Black Show, and that is the ABC Nightline story. It was incredibly entertaining. God, very entertaining and very telling as to the people that are in this business and how they, how is it, quote unquote, how they roll. So we're going to take a break for about 2 minutes. I'm going to go and piss. I know it's just not liking of a radio host. I know it's not liking of a talk radio host. I know I'm bad. And then I'll give you guys some fun updates before Katie Summers chimes in with the news that we can use today. And I got some funny little tidbits that you guys will you guys will laugh about. Seriously, it'll be some funny shit that you guys will get a. Here's how you guys will laugh your asses off. Seriously, you'll just laugh. You'll laugh. You'll go ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, let's take a break so I can piss, and then we come back. And guys, listen, I don't want to start breaking your hearts, but this could be the beginning of the end for the night program. I'm still waiting to hear back on some of our moves into the new digs, the new studio. And when that happens, I told you guys that we are reformatting how we're going to do the show. As far as the night show will be eliminated, the day show will be added, and we will be changing times and schedules. Like I said, we're not going to be shortening, per se, what we're doing. We're just going to eliminate the night time and adding the hours to the day. So we'll be going longer in the day, and that way it's all in one stretch, kind of like a morning drive time. When you listen to Howard Stern and he's on from 6 a.m. to 10, or Heidi and Frank, who are on from, I think, 5 a.m. to 10 or something like that. So it'll be more of a traditional stretch of time. It won't be 3 hours in the afternoon, 2 hours at night, and so forth and so on. But I still haven't gotten an official word on that. I will be giving you guys an update possibly Monday, if that is going to go officially through and when it's going to go through. I seen the property yesterday, and it's a new building, it's a new facility, and new offices and things like that, new units. So they were finishing up there's 2 units we looked at, unit 1 and 4, and one of the units doesn't have carpet yet, the other unit has carpet. And I told the gentleman who owns the building, I said, I like either unit. Whatever. I mean, they're both really nice. So I'm just waiting for word, and if I get the okay on having whichever one, and he says, hey, if you guys want to start the process on the 15th, do it. If you guys want to start the process on the 1st, do it. If you want to start the process tomorrow, we'll do it. And then, bang! See you wouldn't want to be you. We're out of this facility, and then we're into the new digs, which I can only describe, ladies and gentlemen, as fucking badass. I mean, you want to talk about, you guys are going to be like, God damn, what a motherfucking upgrade the Rob Black Show got. Seriously, I mean, it will be something that will be quite amazing. Some of this stuff we might have to transform and change the windows, all sorts of things that we do. We might have to flip around. And like I said, it's a great place. It's a really nice place. And you guys are going to be like, wow, you're big time. And there'll be, the setup will be an area for the weather. There's going to be a setup for news that you can use. Okay, Summers, there'll actually be a desk for me that I will sit at for news segments, because there's no reason for me to be standing when I'm doing the news. And it will probably be going to a 4-camera set. We even have some digital cameras, not so webcams. And it's going to be just phenomenal. So I should hopefully know Monday. I was talking to the gentleman today, and we'll see what happens. He might be watching the show tonight going, fuck this jerk off. Definitely not giving him. Because I gave him all of our information. And what are you gonna fucking bullshit? What's the bullshit? We are who we are. We have our radio program. We are controversial. We are the motherfuckers that ran for mayor back into. We are who we are. We are the Rob Black Show. We are the most talked about, most watched internet program in the world, or at least in our minds. So he might, and I gave him all the links. I gave him all the links to our books. So he sees that we're like real people, and we're not just a bunch of mamalukes fucking setting up shop to grow drugs. We are looking, because we've been looking at facilities, and we went and looked at a facility, and we were talking to a guy that was out in Balboa, and he showed us his place. It was nice, warehouse, the whole thing. And I was like, I go, this is real. I go, hey, it's straightforward. I go, this is nice. And I said, how many units do you have left? He goes, well, I got this and another one. I said, oh, and you have a guy that said he's going to come down and rent it. He goes, yeah, but you never know about these people. You know how many people that I've had come and look at these places, and when push comes to shove, they just want to grow drugs here. And I'm like, oh, well, we are in California, and people are on a spree of just being able to get buildings to grow weed in. But I didn't say that to him. I just went, oh, yeah. Whoa. So the gentleman that we were looking at for this facility, I gave him all the information just in case in his mind, maybe that's something that all the landlords are going through now, that people are just scooping up spaces to grow dope. So I wanted him to see that this is a real radio show, a real video program, stuff that's a little mainstream. It's not just a bunch of derelicts looking for a place to fucking act a fool. Well, we are acting a fool, but we're broadcasting 5 hours a day. So he can actually turn on his computer or turn on the radio and listen to us acting like a fool. He could be like, let me see what these guys are doing to my property. They're lighting someone on fire? What are they doing? What the fuck is going on? He called me up. I'm like, hey, landlord, what's up? What are you guys doing in there? Nothing. I see you. I fucking see you. Hey, we're electrocuting people. We're waterboarding them here. So we'll know what's going on hopefully by Monday with the property, and hopefully we'll get in there. And like I said, it's a real nice area in Van Nuys. Well, nice area. It's fucking Van Nuys. It's nicer than Lancashire in the hood here. So let's put it that way. If we're talking about Woodland Hills, no. If we're talking about Studio City, no. But we're comparing it to fucking Hooker Alley over here on Lancashire. So anything's better than Hooker Alley. And when someone goes, you mean Van Nuys near the airport, that's better? Yeah, motherfucker. It ain't Hooker Alley, okay? It's not Hooker Alley. It's fucking... We already scoped out the neighborhood. There's a fucking golf course nearby. I'm going fucking golfing. It's a fucking little 9-hole, par 3 golf course. I'll fucking golf, for Christ's sakes. Have some golf fucking meetings. We go by, Tommy goes, that's where we can put the jet. I go, the jet? Who's getting us a fucking jet? I didn't know we got signed by CBS. I thought that was Colbert that got signed. It wasn't Black. He said, nah, don't worry about it. The CNBC's right around the corner. Either CNBC or HBO. I said, I don't know about that. I think we're way too edgy for CNBC. Maybe HBO. Maybe. When I go see Bill Maher, not this weekend, but next weekend, I might have to stalk him after his show. because you guys do know I was in, Bill Maher talked about us on 2 times. Once on Real Time, he talked about our court case, and the second time in his stand-up special, he talked about us. So Bill Maher knows who the fuck I am. Bill Maher knows who the fuck I am. I don't know if he'll talk to me, but he knows who the fuck I am. He used me twice in his stand-up. So, anyways, it's the Rob Black Show. We'll see you guys in a couple. Fuck, man. It's 9:24. I'm gonna lose the time because we're gonna be doing the news soon. Let me just tell you guys real quick, and then I can piss, and then I'll talk to Katie about the news we can use. Today, I got tweeted by Brad Armstrong, and Brad Armstrong was all butthurt about the story that Tom Byron put up today. Brad Armstrong was all fucking butthurt about the goddamn story. And the funny thing is, I don't know why he was butthurt, considering the story wasn't anything mean. The story wasn't like, you suck, you're a fag, you know, your wife's ugly. And it was nothing like that. It was a real story about the fact that he has movies like 2040 and Underworld and all of these epic films under his belt, and his follow-up to an award-winning movie like Underworld is this piece of shit Aftermath. Now, I don't know if it's a piece of shit, but just hearing from him and Jessica's lips the concept and the scenario of the movie, I gotta tell you, it's a piece of shit. A, there's no aliens. B, there's no karate. The movie don't got karate or kung fu, not good. C, okay, C, no explosions. D, no green screen. E, nothing involving space whatsoever. Nothing. Okay? Those are things that I equate to Brad Armstrong. Those are things that when somebody talks about a Wicked Pictures film, I'm thinking Brad Armstrong. I'm thinking Underworld. I'm thinking Xander Corbus on like 10-foot stilts, and he's like fucking with long tentacle arms. I'm talking about girls doing like Circus Soleil shit. That's what I'm talking about. But no, Brad Armstrong's putting out a fucking movie, a follow-up to Underworld hit that involves an old shitty hot rod that some 19-year-old kid got left to him by his dead dad, and Jessica Drake as being old Jessica Drake. Like it's like a girl that used to date his dad because he finds love letters, he travels to go see her, and they have a romance, and there's supposed to be some twist. What fucking twist? Is a fucking alien gonna pop out of her stomach and fucking kill people? No. Well, then what, is she gonna be a ghost? Big fucking deal. I don't give a fuck. I want to see some fucking kung fu. I want to see some fucking nunchucks. I want to see a fucking ninja throwing star. I want to see Xander on a fucking stilts. Jesus Christ. Fuck, I don't know if I want to see a fucking romance movie that's boring, tiring, and fucking shot in someone's house. I'll watch a Jackie St. James and Bo fucking Eddie Powell movie. Again, not that it's bad. I even said that in the story. Not that it's bad, but it is what it is. That's not what I want from Brad Armstrong. I want explosions. I want kung fu. I want people getting shot. I want fucking aliens, costumes. So I made the reference that that was blowing a big fart, and that Axel Braun, who's also at Wicked, is following up with Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, Riley Goes to Hell. This is what Axel's doing. Axel hasn't been there for 10 years, 15 years. Axel just came there. So it's like Axel going into new territory and being treated like the king that he is. And Brad Armstrong is getting shoved off to the side like a fucking mid-card wrestler. I'll shuck and drool. And that's all I said. And Brad Armstrong got all fucking butthurt. And he fucking Twittered me and said, you're just upset because we didn't go to lunch. And then he even made comment about me sending my balls to him. Like my balls weren't fucking appreciated by him. Like, seriously, like, you know, fuck your balls. Fuck your balls. You're just upset because I wouldn't go to lunch with you. And I even said in the article that I was upset that he let me down. That I was bragging to everybody how fucking cool he was. And how I thought he would be my new BFF. Okay? And we'd be hanging out. And I'd be hanging out with Jessica Drake. And we'd be by their $1 million house by the fucking pool. And I'd be hearing his ideas for his next fucking opus. And I'd fucking be able to be on set and watch fucking karate and explosions. I already said that. And I sent him a picture of my balls. And he's not the only one. I did send it to Frank Kresge first. So it's like I kind of cheated on Frank Kresge by sending Brad Armstrong my balls. I mean, those balls have been around now. My balls have been around. They were first sent to Frank Kresge. He got the first ballsy picture. And then I showed everybody live on camera my balls. Everybody's seen them. And then I sent them to Brad a couple months later. So he got my used balls. My balls are like a dirty hooker. All right? They're just used. My balls have been used and abused. So I thought I would be hanging around with a star. You know, it's kind of like when you're a girl, and some of you can identify, some of you girls out there can identify. You hook up with a guy at the Sky Bar, you know, or Bishu, or at the Ivy. You hook up with the guy, and the guy tells you how fucking awesome he is. And then lo and behold, after you give up your pussy to him, and he tells you he's going to call you back, you go to thedirty.com and realize the guy was a fucking janitor, okay? And he was just pretending that he was a world-famous DJ. And then you got to write into Dick Ritchie and go, Dick, this guy scammed me. He's not a millionaire playboy. He works at the Playboy Mansion taking out their trash. Tell all the girls to beware. That's how I felt. I felt that I was getting in bed with a star. And lo and behold, I wasn't. And I said that. And I'm sorry that I'm being fucking honest and truthful. So I tweeted him back with a very sad face. Okay? I had a very sad face on. And I said, well, you know what? I'll tell you exactly what I said. If you go to my Twitter, you'll fucking see. And I sent him and I said, 2040 Underworld to Aftermath. Axel equals Snow White Sleeping Beauty. And then I said, I sent the picture of my balls to the wrong guy. So I sent that to him. And now I gotta fucking work extra hard to get back into Axel's good graces, because it's like I went away from the team. I was thinking grass was greener on the other side, and what did I do? I cheated on Axel. I thought I was getting the fucking new goods with Brad, and lo and behold, once you took that fucking that polish off of Brad, you realize it was just a big turd. Okay? Okay, Brad's just a big turd with nice fucking polish on him. But once you take that polish off, he's just a big stinky turd. Axel's the real fucking deal, man. Axel Braun's the real fucking deal. Axel Braun is the real deal. Fuck, man. So, Axel, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry that I thought about cheating on you. I'm sorry that I sent my balls to Brad Armstrong. I'm sorry that I emailed with him. I'm fucking sorry that I doubted your awesomeness, Axel Braun, because I know it, you know it, and the entire world knows it. That Axel Braun is the best there was, the best there ever will be, and god damn it, he is the fucking main event. He is the real fucking show. And that's Axel Braun. And I hope, Axel, you can accept my apology and let me back into your heart. Just open your heart and you'll see. Okay? If you hold my love, I'll hold the key. If you'll just open your heart and see, my darling. Okay? You hold the love, I hold the key. Thank you. So go again, ladies and gentlemen, to adultfyi.com and take a look at the article that Brad Armstrong is very upset about. And please tell me if I was too harsh, or if maybe Brad Armstrong is the one that should be apologizing to me for trying to sell me a fucking lemon. All right? Brad Armstrong is trying to sell me a fucking lemon. That's what it amounts to, a fucking lemon. That's bullshit. You don't sell me a lemon. You don't sell me a used piece of shit car. Okay? I thought I was getting the real deal, man. So, take a look at the story. Tell me if I'm overreacting. Tell me if Brad's overreacting. It's the Rob Black Show. And we're going to take a break for about 1 second. And go ahead and let's listen to Nate Glass one more time. And then I'm going to hit up Katie Summers for the news that we can't use. So listen to Nate Glass, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll be right back.
Tell me the message or something, right? Because you're doing something, trying to breastfeed with fucking foreign bodies. Was that it?
It has nothing to do with it.
Oh, it had nothing to do with what? The fact that you had foreign bodies in there?
Correct.
Correct, okay, good. So you're not lying to me about fake tits.
I've never had.
Yes, you just did. You said they weren't. You fucking lied to me before.
I didn't. I never said anything of a kind. You never asked me, I never told you. Or maybe you asked me, but I never lied about this.
I'm a liar, who cares? So, they look ridiculous. Get rid of them, why don't you? Anyway, you know.
That's none of your fucking business.
It is. They look stupid. I'm just telling you. It's just an appraisal. People, if you want, look stupid. They regular fucking. You know, but they're too big and they look stupid. They look like some Vegas bitch. They look like a Vegas whore. And you go around stashing around in your tight clothes and stuff. I don't stand for that anymore.
I don't work around it. I don't work around in tight clothes. I stay open most of the time.
Public and it's a fucking embarrassment to me. You look like a fucking bitch on heat. And if you get raped by a pack of niggers, it'll be your fault. Alright? Because you provoked it. You are provocatively dressed all the time with your fake boobs until you have to show off. Tight outfits and tight pants and just your butt.
Jesus, Nate, relax. Whew. Brutal. Is this Katie Summers? And is this the one and the only host of the Rob Black Show news segment called Katie Summers and the news that you can use? Take it away, Katie Summers. I'm striking Hogan poses while you're talking in the camera. What you gonna do, brother? I'm sorry. It's rude of me to be interrupted. Brother, it's rude of me to be interrupting you, brother. So I'm sorry, Katie Summers, brother. And go ahead with your news about Subway. Brother! That's not true. You're making that all up. Oh yeah, baby! I'm getting up. I'm pumping up in the camera. Oh yeah! Okay, I'm sorry. We're distracting. I'm distracting everybody. I'm sorry. Katie Summers, I want to know about Subway. Did somebody piss in a sandwich? Did someone take the fucking bread and wipe their ass with it? What did they do at Subway? Oh! Oh yeah, baby! Okay, all seriousness, stop. All seriousness, here we go. I'm ready, brother. I'm not. I'm not. No, I'm not. Because I wanted to say something funny. I was waiting for you to stop. So my next line was going to be, I want to go find that cocksucker Jared and give him a fucking beating for making us eat fucking gym mat material. I want to go find Jared. Where's that cocksucker with the glasses? And he's like, hi, I'm Jared. I lost 500 pounds by eating nothing but Subway. I'm like, yeah, you fuck. You're eating, making us gym mat material. Get the fuck out of here. Here's some karate, you cockfucker. I'm sorry. That's offensive, ladies and gentlemen. Katie Summers is talking about karate, yellow face, and Chinese ninja stars. That's bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. We don't want to talk racist on this show. We just want to talk about other people being racist. Okay? Like Nate Glass talking about college kids in Chicago. That tape was like, please. All right, Katie Summers, don't talk like that anymore. Give us something else. Fuck Subway. They're killing all of us. I knew those fucking sandwiches tasted too good. All right, so listen. Okay, listen. Listen. I don't know if technically, well, listen. It's politically not correct. What the fuck? All of a sudden, my audio started playing. It's like fucking Billy Joel playing. I pushed something. I didn't mean to. Technically, to try to decipher, if that's a word, decipher. Technically, trying to decipher if you could call a Chinese person a yellow, or if it's strictly isolated to a Japanese person. I think either way, it's fucking wrong, and it's basically racist either way. So I think at that aspect, whether you're talking about someone being yellow, being round-faced, a rice eater, a fucking gook, a slope, a chink, a nip, a slant-eyed cocksucker, any of those horrific words, it's not me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm reading it off of a page here. I think if any of those things are really dissected, it would classify as racist. Whether you call them a yellow or you call them a round face. That's just my opinion. Sorry about that. Continue. You got it, brother. Okay. Now, what state is this again? Well, Jesus Christ, Georgia's the capital of the slave trade, for Christ's sakes. What do you think? They're all of a sudden going to be fucking tolerant of queers? What's wrong with you? I'm just saying. Listen, I love gay people. I love I just love gays, okay? I do. I love gays. And I love them just as much as yellow people. Well, I actually like gays more than yellow people. I don't know a lot of yellow people. I know a couple gays, but at the end of the day, let's face it, I have more in common with with gays than I do with yellow people. So at the end, I like gays. There, that's it. I like gays. That's it. Done. I'm a gay lover. And I'm proud to be a gay lover. Wait, stop. Girls that were born without vaginas? I don't know. I've never met a girl that was born without a vagina. Give me more. I'm interested now. That's fucking bizarre. I don't know. I mean, so they still look like, it still looks like a pussy. They don't look like a Barbie doll down below where it's nothing but skin. Like they have an opening that you could get into, right? Yeah, I guess. It's just weird. That's just bizarre. It's all fucking weird. All right, give me something else. Give me something that's that doesn't talk about, I don't know, the pussies or something. Is this a popular song? It's just fucking bizarre. Well, singing about a fucking pap smear is fucking weird. Yeah, give me some about retard kids. I like hearing about retard kids. Retard kids are cool. So, okay, I'm mildly confused. Is it just retards? So basically they're saying people that are retarded gotta still stand in a line. They're fine with if you're crippled. They're just saying people that are retarded have to do the whole line thing. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. So I'm fine with that. Why should a retard get the same treatment that somebody who's fucking got no legs get? They've got a real disadvantage. A fucking retard doesn't know if they're waiting in line. Time stands still for a fucking retard. A fucking retard sits there. They don't sit there every 5 minutes and go, "Oh, Mom, God damn. This fucking line is too long." They just stand there and they're fucking retarded. You could stand them in one line and not even put them on a fucking ride. They'd stand there for 10 fucking hours. They don't know why. They're fucking retarded. Well, fuck them. They already got their own Olympics. They already got they got TV shows. Glee's got a retard in it. Life Goes On had a retard. retards got enough, please, they got enough stuff, okay? They got enough shit going on. They don't need fucking Walt Disney to have to kowtow and give retards their own line. What would they have? You have a fucking sign for a handicap, okay? And that shows a guy in a wheelchair. What the fuck would they have for a retard sign? Somebody with fucking Down syndrome, with a crimped up fucking hand? And that's the thing. So you got a picture of a stick figure in a fucking wheelchair, and then the next picture is some fucking stick figure with its arm all gimped up and its tongue sticking out. And that's the retard sign? Get the fuck out of here, retards. Thank you very much. Whoa, that's Hillary. Somebody must have said, "Don't bust the girl's balls too much." To do a misdemeanor? The fuck? I gotta. You're gonna tell me that You're gonna tell me that you get in trouble more for drunk driving than fucking throwing a dangerous object at one of our world leaders? Trust me, Hillary Clinton got involved and said, Don't crucify this girl. Please. Again, drunk driving lands you a year in jail, and fucking throwing a fucking shoe at a world leader where you could fucking knock their fucking eye out, possibly give them a sub-zero hematoma if the fucking shoe hits them in the head. That gets you fucking a misdemeanor? Yeah, bullshit. Hillary Clinton got that lady off. Hillary Clinton's a nice woman. Thank you very much. Seriously, I know that's definitely what they did. So, all right. What else you got? Yeah. What you got anything else? It's 10:10 p.m. and it's almost time to go. No, I'm not, baby. I'm not at all. That's fucking. Probably heard somebody outside at the OK Corral here. You're funny. I gotta get this phone. Oh yeah. I heard of that. Yeah. No, I'm listening. Yes, 100%. 100%. Oh yeah. Listen, Amazon's no joke. Amazon's no fucking joke. So, you're talking about a billion-dollar fucking company, and they really are no joke when it comes to, having the wherewithal and money and, with having the wherewithal, the money, and the resources to go and compete with everybody that are in those professions, meaning Roku and Apple and any of that stuff. So Amazon's the real deal. They're no fucking joke. That's funny. All right, girl. So it's 10:14. Let's call it. Let's call it a night and get the fuck out of here and get into the weekend. And that is Katie Summers, the one, the only, and beautiful Katie Summers. All right, Katie Summers, we'll see you later. Everybody go check her out. As always, she's beautiful, she's great, and she's the best. Talk to you later. Goodbye! All right, guys, that was Katie Summers. She's beautiful, she's crazy. And go watch her right now on fucking camp right now. Go watch her, for Christ's sakes. All right, you guys. It's the Rob Black Show. And that's it. Another Friday. We made it through the week, guys. We made it through the week. That's right, my YouTubers. We made it through the week. TheRobBlackShow.com. AdultFYI.com. All the .coms. All the things that are great. All the things that are awesome. And more importantly, all the things that are Rob Black. All right, we're going to see you fuckers Monday. Hopefully we'll have a lot of new information. Hopefully we'll have some news about where we're off and moving to. Hopefully we'll have some information on the Roku setup. God damn it! Hopefully we'll have We'll just have some. It's the Rob Black Show. We're going to see you guys Monday at noon while we do this shit all over again. As always, we're going to get taken out of here by a little angel of death. Slayer, give it to me.